Mental Health Day 2019 was observed by the National Psychiatric Hospital on Thursday, October 10th. Renetta Court reports.
World Mental Health Day is an international day for global mental health education, awareness, and advocacy against social stigma. Yesterday, the National Psychiatric Hospital held a mental health awareness march to commemorate World Mental Health Day 2019. The march started at Philadelphia Street, then moved to the Psychiatric Hospital's compound for a program. Present at the event, Director of Regional Health Services, Jevon Stephen, made these remarks.
Work can never be finished. We have to work every day, day in, day out. And we want to listen to Dion. We should listen to Dion. He's a Crandon. He said every life matters. Everyone matters. Sometimes indeed we think to ourselves, oh, I'm the doctor. I'm better than the porter. Or I'm the porter. I'm better than the person as unemployed, and etc. Sometimes instead of lending a helping hand to someone, we're very harsh to that person. Sometimes instead of giving encouragement, we do the opposite. Not knowing our act can be the driving factor where that person make a very quick decision to go or not to go. So because we don't know, we have to all be very, very cautious. Do all you can now in a positive manner to ensure you impact the lives of those around you.
Focal Point Coordinator of Region 6 for the Ministry of Public Health, in his address to the gathering, gave these comments.
Pause for a moment to acknowledge our challenges and somehow or the other, in acknowledging our achievements and acknowledging our limitation, plotting a course for a future that all of us can be proud to be associated with. Today our team, Mental Health Promotion and Suicide Prevention, speaks in volume. They are people who are hurting on the outside and on the inside, but the greatest hurt that they are suffering in silence is on the inside. And they need our support. Those who know better should be able to do better. Ladies and gentlemen, today we celebrate. Today we acknowledge our limitations. But I want us to do one thing on behalf of the Minister of Public Health, and that is to recognize that we are an amazing bunch of people doing a God-given job, God-given service, a God-given task. And for that, today, let us celebrate that, knowing that anything that is done in the darkness will one day be brought to light.
Regional Executive Officer of Region 6, Ms. Kin Stevens, then made these remarks.
It is important that we look after our mental well-being in the same way that we look after our physical health. But too often, people choose to ignore mental health. Many studies would have indicated to us that people are struggling with their mental health issues. And they take about 10 years to admit that there is a problem. What this means is that something which may have started as a minor issue will spiral downwards over time and become a serious and persistent problem. Perhaps even one that requires professional help. This is why this year's theme is important to my mind: mental health promotion and suicide prevention. It is important that we encourage people with mental health issues, because through early detection we can ensure that mental illness does not mean a life sentence.
The feature address was then delivered by the Director of the Mental Health Unit, Ms. Util Thomas.
Every suicide is a personal tragedy that prematurely takes the lives of individuals and also has a continuing ripple effect on the lives of family members, friends, and communities. Suicide is a major public health problem. We have been very active in trying to bring the suicide down nationally, and we have succeeded. We have been very active in ensuring that patients with self-harm who are admitted to regional hospitals see a psychiatrist. It's followed by a social worker and a psychologist. We keep in contact with those persons until no longer suicidal and link them with relevant services to address their stresses. Survivors of suicide victims are assessed for ongoing risks and linked with all necessary services which are indicated. These services may include psychiatric consultation, alcohol and substance abuse treatment, counseling, therapy, or financial or other assistance from the Ministry of Social Protection or employment linkages. To date, more than 200 healthcare workers have been trained to treat the most common mental health disorders, which includes depression, self-harm, suicide.
World Mental Health Day 2019 was celebrated with a focus on suicide prevention. Reporting for Channel 8 News, Renetta Kurt.